The First National Bank stood as a monument to affluence and security. It was a concrete and glass giant in the heart of the financial district. Its gleaming facade reflected the ambition of the city, while its impenetrable walls whispered tales of impregnability. This was no ordinary bank. It housed the fortunes of the city's elite, guarded by state-of-the-art technology and an army of vigilant guards. To even contemplate a heist here seemed like an act of utter madness. Yet, for a mind like Alex Turner's, it was simply a challenge, an intricate puzzle begging to be solved. Alex Turner was not your typical criminal. He was an enigma, a man who thrived in the shadows, moving through the city's underbelly with an almost supernatural grace. He wasn't driven by greed or desperation. Unlike others who turned to crime out of necessity or avarice, Alex was different. He was a man of principle, a person who found joy in the complexity of his undertakings. He was a phantom, a whisper in the corridors of the city's underbelly. His presence was felt but rarely seen, a ghost who left no trace behind. His true passion was the art of the impossible, the challenge of creating something out of nothing. He was an artist, and his canvas was the city itself. The thrill of orchestrating the unthinkable was his driving force. Each heist was a masterpiece, a symphony of precision and timing. Alex was a master strategist, a chess player who saw the world as his board. Every move was calculated, every decision weighed with the utmost care. He had a reputation for meticulous planning and flawless execution. His attention to detail was legendary, and his ability to foresee every possible outcome made him a formidable opponent. His heists were legendary, whispered in hushed tones among the city's elite. They spoke of him with a mix of awe and fear, knowing that he was always one step ahead.
Every heist is a puzzle, a complex web of challenges that need to be unraveled. Each piece must fit perfectly, and I take immense satisfaction in seeing it all come together. And I live for the challenge, the adrenaline rush, the mental gymnastics, the sheer exhilaration of outsmarting the system. It's what keeps me going. It's not about the money. The cash is just a byproduct, a means to an end. What truly matters is the game itself. It's about the thrill of the game, the satisfaction of knowing that I have outwitted everyone, that I have achieved the impossible. That is my true reward.
For months, Alex immersed himself in the bank's routines. He studied the blueprints, memorized the guard rotations, and analyzed the security systems. He spent hours observing the bank, disguised as a window washer, a street vendor, even a businessman. He was particularly interested in the bank's state-of-the-art surveillance system. He knew this was the key to the entire operation. His keen eye noticed a flaw, a vulnerability in the system's timing, a mere 2-minute window. This was all he needed. The success of Alex's plan hinged on assembling a team of specialists. Each member was handpicked for their unique abilities and unparalleled expertise. Each member had to be the best in their field, masters of their craft. They were not just good, they were exceptional, the kind of professionals who could turn the impossible into the possible. He needed a safecracker who could crack the most sophisticated vaults. This wasn't just about brute force, it was about finesse, understanding the intricate mechanisms that protected the world's most valuable treasures. He needed a tech genius who could disable security systems without a trace. This individual had to be a ghost in the machine, someone who could slip in and out of digital fortresses without leaving a single footprint. And he needed a driver who could navigate the city's labyrinthine streets with their eyes closed. This driver had to be more than just fast. They had to be precise, able to outmaneuver any pursuer and find the quickest escape routes. Finding these specialists was no easy feat, but Alex had a knack for spotting talent in the most unexpected places. He knew that the right person for the job might not always have the most conventional background.
Disabling security systems, that's my playground. I've spent years perfecting my craft, learning every trick in the book and then some. Just point me to the mainframe. Once I'm in, there's no system I can't breach, no firewall I can't bypass.
Navigating the city, I can do it in my sleep. I've memorized every alley, every shortcut, and every blind spot. Just tell me when and where. Timing is everything, and I pride myself on being punctual and precise.
Inside information? I've got you covered. My sources are impeccable, and I can get the intel you need without raising any suspicions. I know this bank like the back of my hand. Every corner, every security measure, every potential weak spot. With this knowledge, we can plan the perfect heist, leaving nothing to chance. Together, this team of specialists formed an unstoppable force. Each member brought their unique skills to the table, creating a synergy that made them more than the sum of their parts. Alex knew that with this team, success was not just a possibility, it was a certainty. They were ready to take on any challenge, no matter how daunting. The stage was set, the plan was in motion, and the specialists were ready. It was time to execute the perfect plan with precision, stealth, and skill.
With his team assembled, Alex insisted on meticulous rehearsals. They practiced every move, every word, every breath. A warehouse on the city's outskirts became their secret training ground, transformed into a replica of the bank's interior. They spent hours honing their timing, eliminating any margin for error. Each member knew their role to perfection.
My leadership was quiet but firm. I demanded absolute precision, knowing that our lives depended on it.
Escape was as crucial as entry. Alex studied the city's traffic patterns, identifying potential bottlenecks and escape routes. He discovered a network of underground tunnels, remnants of the city's past, providing a discreet exit strategy. Every detail was accounted for, every contingency planned. The day of the heist dawned like any other. The sun rose over the city, casting a golden hue on the buildings and streets below. It was a typical morning with people going about their routines, unaware of the meticulous plan that was about to unfold. The city bustled with its usual energy, oblivious to the silent storm brewing in its heart. Cars honked, pedestrians hurried, and the hum of daily life filled the air. Yet beneath this facade of normalcy, a group of individuals was preparing for something extraordinary. As the clock struck 10 p.m., Alex and his team slipped into the bank with the precision of ghosts. They had spent months planning every detail, rehearsing every move. Their black attire blended seamlessly with the shadows, making them nearly invisible. There was no forced entry, no shattered glass, no raised alarms. The bank's entrance remained untouched, a testament to their skill and preparation. Inside, the air was still, the silence almost palpable. They moved like shadows, their movements synchronized and silent. Each member of the team knew their role and executed it with precision. They communicated through subtle gestures, avoiding any unnecessary noise.
Just like we planned. Stay sharp, everyone. Alex's voice was barely above a whisper, but it carried the weight of authority. The team responded with silent nods and thumbs-ups, their faces set with determination.
All systems are quiet. We're clear. The tech specialist's eyes scanned the security monitors, ensuring that their presence remained undetected. The screens showed no signs of activity, just as they had anticipated.
Ready to roll when you are. The team's muscle gave a curt nod, his body tense and ready for action. They had trained for this moment, and now it was time to execute.
Inside is all clear. Let's do this. The lookout's voice crackled through the headset, confirming that the coast was clear. The team exchanged one last look before moving forward.
They moved with a purpose, each step calculated, each breath measured. The heist was a dance, a carefully choreographed performance where every move had to be perfect. They had rehearsed it countless times, and now it was time to bring it to life. The symphony of silence had begun. In the dimly lit room, the team worked in harmony, their actions a testament to their skill and preparation. The night was theirs, and they intended to make the most of it. The vault, a steel behemoth, stood at the heart of the bank. With calculated calmness, the tech expert manipulated the security system, exploiting the 2-minute window that Alex had identified.
We're in, 2 minutes, no more.
The safecracker, his nimble fingers dancing across the combination lock, worked with practiced ease.
Almost there, and got it.
The air was thick with anticipation, yet silence reigned. The vault door swung open, revealing its gleaming treasures.
Jackpot, let's move.
They had breached the sanctum. The vault had surrendered. With the loot secured, the team retreated with the same precision and grace as they had entered. They disappeared into the city's labyrinthine underbelly, leaving no trace of their presence.
All clear on my end, let's get out of here.
The security systems remained blind, none the wiser to the silent heist. By the time the sun rose, they were long gone, vanished without a trace.
Smooth as silk, we did it.
They had pulled off the vanishing act flawlessly, leaving no trace behind. The morning news was abuzz with the news of the impossible heist. The city was in an uproar, the police baffled. The audacity of the crime, the complete lack of evidence, left everyone stunned.
How did they do it? Not a single clue left behind.
Yet, Alex Turner felt a surge of satisfaction. It wasn't about the money, it was about the challenge, the thrill of outsmarting a system designed to be impenetrable.
This was my masterpiece, a testament to our intellect and meticulous planning. We pulled off the perfect heist.
He had triumphed, a masterstroke of intellect and strategy.